So you know what we're going to do today? We're going to go into the magical garden, but we're going to go to this like waterfall.
Maybe the waterfall have pictures of puppies. Dolphins. And puppies everywhere. And puppies swimming. Or the animals swimming.
Well, you know what? There's a part of it where you have to kind of, I think you kind of go into this water area and then you go down into a cave that comes out up on a mountain where the waterfall is. Something like that. I don't remember. I wrote this, I made up this meditation a couple of years ago, but I still have it. So that's what we're going to do. Because all the magical garden meditations are so much fun. All right, you know what? I think it's time. What do you think? Are you ready to start?
I'm going to invent when I'm bigger a water that you can actually breathe in. I think there's this test thing. I don't know. I guess I'm going to try and make it.
You know what? You never know. Anything's possible.
And you do it together.
Maybe you'll invent something that allows us to do it like really easily. Instead of having, you're talking about going underwater, right? And being able to breathe. Instead of having a big oxygen tank and all that stuff.
Shot that makes you can breathe underwater like a fish.
I didn't hear you too well. Something about fish.
You get a shot that gives, I guess, your air for like let's say for a year. You can breathe it out because it gives you oxygen by itself.
Oh yeah. I wish I got every one of your words, but I didn't. But I got that whole idea, so that's cool. Something weird with your audio, you guys. Okay, so let's start. As long as I know you guys can hear me good, you can hear all my words, right?
Yes.
And it's not like my words come and go. You can just hear everything I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then that works. All right, let's get started. You ready?
If I don't listen to you. And
You can listen to me?
I
Okay.
Forget it.
I want to hear your words. I don't know why I can only hear a few of them. But did you guys ever try meditating by yourself? Was that a yes or no? N-O, I got that. You should try it sometimes. And all you got to do is, you can even look outside your window, like at the trees and look at the leaves. And you just breathe slow and easy, like we're going to breathe in the beginning of this meditation. Yeah.
Look at the tree leaves and they show me pictures. When I lie down like this, and I look at the tree.
Can you see pictures in the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
When I figure out the picture.
or like sometimes the way the shadows and the leaves look, it you can see like, I don't know, animal faces or different things in there. I see that. And then if you make your eyes go really like soft, like even if you like squint them a little bit, sometimes you can see even more images within the trees.
I see a lion.
Do you? Cool. All right, so let's start the meditation. Are you ready? So
Yes.
get nice and comfortable, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna do let's do 3 easy deep breaths, because guys, if you ever get angry with each other, you can go to another part of the house or go outside and look at the trees and do these 3 easy breaths, and you'll calm down, and you probably won't even feel like fighting anymore. You know what I mean? You should try it sometime, because I know I have brothers and sisters, and when we were younger, we would fight. Sometimes we get on each other's nerves. It happens. It's normal. All right, guys. You ready now? So let's take a nice deep breath in, just like, and see if you can feel when you breathe in, like the air that you're breathing goes into all of the cells of your body. So you take another big breath in, and you feel that breath go all the way down to your feet. And let's imagine you can breathe in through your hands and just pulling, like, let's pull in energy from the universe, right? In through your hands and go down through your body and out through your feet. Now pretend you can pull energy up into your feet and through your body and up and out of your hands. You can imagine you pull energy like from the universe, like all those planets and stars, like the whole universe, pulling energy into your body through your head. Let it go through your whole body and down and out through your feet. And then let's pull energy from your feet up from the ground into your feet, through your legs, all the way up through your body and out through the top of your head. So you're pulling energy from your hands, you're pulling energy from your head, you're pulling energy in from your feet. So you can pull any kind of energy in. So if you're a little sad and you want to feel happy, you can pull happy energy in from the universe, right? Just by breathing and using your imagination and pulling in happy energy, and you'll be surprised where all of a sudden you start to feel happy again, okay? Or maybe, I didn't hear too well, but there was something that Ethan was missing, with cheetah or a toy or part of his toy. And so maybe your mom already got it for you, but say it was something that you wanted, you can pull energy from the universe for that thing that you want. And you don't know how you're going to get it. You know, maybe your mom's going to get it. Maybe one of your relatives are going to mail you a gift in the mail. Who knows? You never know how things can come. So you just ask the universe to bring you all the energy that brings to you this, say, this gift that you want. Or maybe you want to be a really, really, really good artist, even better than you are now. So you pull in energy from the universe, pull it through your head, pull it through your feet, pull it through your hands. You pull this energy from the universe of being this amazing artist, or this awesome karate person, or this awesome baseball player, whatever you want to be, right? You can pull the energy in of being it, because it's magic. You guys can really create magic. We all can. It's just that big people kind of forget it, and little kids can remember how to do it so easy. So in this meditation, we're just going to play with energy. We're going to play with the story and allow your imagination to bring you images of all sorts of things and just have fun. You know, like you're reading a book and the story's going on in your mind. It's the same thing with meditation. So let's do another big, deep breath in again. And you know how sometimes we breathe deep into our belly and make our belly fat? Do that kind of breath. Big belly breath, and then slowly letting it all out. And another deep belly breath in and letting it out. And just imagine that there's this beautiful bright star above your head. Now, we might have done that in the last meditation, but we're going to imagine this star is there again. It's a very special star just for you. You've seen this star before. It's your own star. And it's really bright, and it shines only on you. It's like this star follows you around, and it shines its light onto you. And so this time, your star is shining this beautiful, bright, white light onto you, all over you. You're just in this beautiful white light. And as it touches your head, you feel the energy of this light coming into the top of your head. And it feels good. It feels soft and buzzy. And you feel it going down through your eyes, relaxing the muscles on your face. You feel it going into your jaw, relaxing all these muscles in your jaw. It's traveling down through your throat and it's clearing out your throat that you can, so that you can speak your mind and your ideas with confidence. And it goes into your shoulders, down through your arms, through your fingers. It flows into your chest, into your stomach, into your hips. It's going down your legs, all the way down to your feet. And at the same time, you start to feel that earth energy again coming up through your feet, traveling up through your legs, into your hips, your stomach, your chest, your throat, your face, up and into your head. And it's just as if this energy of your personal star and the energy of the earth are just holding you so safe, right? Safe between the earth and the ground and the sky. And as these energies are holding you, you feel your whole body relax at a really deep level, starting to feel so relaxed and so good that it's almost like you feel a little buzz of energy in your body. Maybe sometimes you even feel it in your hands buzzing or in your feet. This is healing energy that keeps your body healthy and rested. And anytime you want to rest your body, or when you feel you need to heal your body from a cold or a bruise, you now know that all you need to do is to sit quietly, take these 3 slow breaths like we're doing, calling on that star energy and the earth energy to come up and fill your body. And just like that, your body starts to rest and to heal itself. It's really very magical. And you have the power to do this. It's pretty awesome. And what a perfect place of relaxation to start out your journey to the magical garden, from this place of relaxation. And so I want you to just start walking through a beautiful meadow. Like in your mind, imagining you're in this big field, it's very green. And you see the entrance to the magical garden up ahead, like these big gates to the magical garden. And you're so excited to get there that you take 3 giant leaps, almost as if you're flying, right? So you take that first giant leap, 1, and then another one, 2, and then the third one, boom, you're right there, right at the gates. And you just love this place. It's become your own personal hangout, because you can always go to this magical garden in your mind whenever you want to. And then you see that worry tree once again, and that's always there for you. So if you have any worries, anything that's on your mind, you can just pull one of those pieces of paper off, take one of those little twig pens and start writing on the paper what your worry is, right? And then you stick it to the tree, and that worry tree will just take it away for you, just like that. This tree can take your worries away with its own magical powers. And so now you're so excited, you step into the garden, and so many of your animal friends come to greet you. And it feels so good to see how excited these guys are for your visit. They've been waiting for you to come back. And you ask them, okay, who would like to be my guide today? Or even how many of you guys would like to be my guide on this journey today? And you notice how many of them want the job. And you look and you notice even if there's so many of them, there is this one that's got these really bright, shiny eyes. And it's just looking at you, and it's jumping up and down saying, it's me, it's me, it's me. I want to be the leader. I'll be your guide today. And I have the greatest trip in store for you. And he says to you, do you see that huge rainbow over to the right side of the garden? Your guide says to you, we're going to go to the end where that rainbow meets the ground. But you say, how? It's so far away. And your guide just chuckles and giggles and says, you know this place is magical, remember? And your guide lets out a loud whistle. and everything gets really quiet. And whoosh, this giant eagle comes and lands right next to you. And the eagle says, hop on, hold on to some feathers. We're going for a ride. Now, this is a really big eagle. So you and a bunch of your friends could hop onto this eagle and go for this ride. And so he says, hop on, hold on to some feathers because we're going for a ride. And just like that, you find yourself now soaring through the sky, following along the curve of this huge rainbow. And you get to the other side. The eagle lands, and you're right next to a watering hole that has a giant rope hanging from a branch up high onto a platform. This is a humongous tree. And you and your guide climb up the tree to the platform. And your guide tells you, grab the rope and jump out over that watering hole and let go once you're right in the middle of it. So you take that rope and you feel butterflies in your belly and you just go for it. And woo, wee, you're giggling. So much fun. You love it so much that you really don't even want to let go of the string. And you swing back and forth a few times, and then you say, all right, and you just let go. And you drop down into that watering hole. And the water is so warm, and it feels smooth. And it's kind of weird. It's like this water is comfortable somehow, almost kind of like falling into a huge lake of feathers, only it's wet. And the rope magically goes back up to that landing post. And your guide takes the rope, jumps off, and now lands next to you in this watering hole. It's just so much fun. But your guide says, you know, this journey is not over yet. It doesn't end here just because we're having so much fun in this feathery watering hole. And he says, do you see that waterfall that leads to the far side from the waterhole? It's way over there. Yeah. You're like, yeah, I see it. And he says, okay, follow me. And don't worry about holding your breath because this water is magical and you can breathe it. Wow. Isn't that interesting? Because I know you guys wanted to be able to breathe in water, and here it is in this meditation. That shows how psychic you guys are, that you knew kind of what was coming before it even came. So you're following him, he dives under, and you're just following. And under the water, there's so much color, and you're like amazed that you can breathe, and you feel it, you're under the water. And there's so much color, and there's all these crystals shining from the bottom as the sunlight is hitting the water. The whole bottom of this water hole is filled with rainbow sparkling colors. You had no idea. You couldn't see it before you dove in. So now you follow your guide, and maybe you pick up a crystal or two and put them in your pockets. He takes you through now what seems to be like a tunnel. And then you follow this tunnel, which is going up. And the walls in the tunnel are damp and wet, but now you're no longer underwater. You seem to be traveling up. And then you come to another platform. And this is like a rock platform. And guess what? It's right behind the wall of water falling from the waterfall. You now took this secret passage from that waterhole up through the mountain to a ledge where the water is just falling like this wall of water. But you're behind the waterfall, like right up there. And so you're just so amazed at how beautiful this is. and you feel the power of the water, and you can hear every single drop of it, and you see the sparkle from all the millions of drops that make up this waterfall. And some of them are rainbow colored. There's red drops, purple drops, blue, green, yellow, orange, even pink drops of water. And they just seem to sparkle here and there, just sparkling all over. And you're almost in the trance just watching the wonder of this magical waterfall. And as you're looking at this wall of water, your guide asks you to soften your vision, like making your eyes just kind of like soft, almost like when you're falling asleep. And your animal guide, an animal spirit, will show up and appear from the water. And so you're just looking at this wall of water with your soft eyes, and all of a sudden you see this animal spirit guide, another one, appear out of the water. And you just see this animal spirit, and you're just amazed, like you can't stop looking at it. So what does it look like? Can you tell if it's male or female? You know, is it a boy or a girl? What color is it? What type of animal is it? Is it one you can recognize, one you already know? Or is it something totally new that you've never seen before? Just notice all that you can about this animal spirit. And now you just smile at it, and you just listen to it as it gives you a message. So just listen for this message. Maybe you hear it as a little whisper, or maybe you hear it as a loud voice. Maybe you hear it kind of like a song. And you think about this message, and he tells you the message again. And then you say, thank you for this message. I will take this message back with me, and I will find out what it means. And just like that, the image of your spirit guide disappears back into the water. And your animal guide that took you on this whole adventure just smiles at you, because he's so excited that you got to see this animal spirit come out of the water. And he says to you, do you know that you can create anything that you want in your life? He says that all you have to do is just dream about what you want. Pretend that you're already living this, that it already exists in your life. And just by doing that, just by dreaming of it and pretending stories about it, it will come magically into your life. He reminds you that you are magical, and that you don't have to be in the magical garden for the magic to happen. You can create magic all around you. And guess what? You already do. I mean, wasn't it pretty magical that you were talking about being able to breathe underwater? And this meditation has breathing underwater. So you just manifested that, like boom, instantly it was there for you. And so now he says to you, watch this and just trust me. And then your guide, all of a sudden, he runs through the wall of water and he lands on that giant eagle that took us there. And he shouts to you, just run through and the eagle will catch you. And so you do. You're like, whoa, holy moly. And you land on that majestic eagle and off you go. He takes you back, following that huge rainbow all the way over to the gates where you came into the garden today. You and your buddy hop off the eagle and you thank this eagle for this fantastic ride and for catching you at the waterfall. And all the other animals in the garden come over to say goodbye to you. And you thank your animal guide who took you on this adventure today. and you start walking to go out through the gate. And you see that worry tree and you say, I don't have any worries for today. I feel so good. I can't wait to create all the cool things that I want in my life. And I'll see you next time. And you wave at the animals and you make your way out of that garden. And as you walk away, you start to come back into your living room once again. And you start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and stretch a little bit. And you're opening your eyes and you're just imagining and remembering all of the magic that you experience when you go to the magical garden. And you're just reminded, because you know now for yourself, that you can always go to that magical garden. You can do it on your own whenever you want. And in fact, you can even do stories for your friends about the magical gardens and have your own little meditation group where you each take each other onto these magical journeys. And maybe you guys have cousins even over in Israel, and you can be on Zoom, or you can be on Skype, or you can be on FaceTime, and you guys can do your own magical stories together. Wouldn't that be fun? And so I'd like you guys, if you can, to come closer to the computer so hopefully I can hear you guys tell me about the meditation today. So Ethan, how was yours? Good? Did you imagine how about the breathing underwater part? That was really cool, right? Pretty amazing, because I didn't remember what this meditation was about. But I picked this meditation and then you guys talked about breathing underwater. That's pretty amazing. No coincidences. So tell me, who wants to share if you had one guide or a bunch of guides? Okay, Ariel.
I had dragon, unicorn, Dalmatian, griffin, all the things, but instead of neon. All the things I used to have, but instead neon colors.
Oh, really? That's fun. So they kind of glowed, right?
Well, the stays white and the polka dots stay neon for the Dalmatian part.
Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. How about you, Ethan? What guides, did you have one guide or a bunch of guides?
One guy.
And what was it?
A lion.
A lion. Woo! That's fun. Now, did you and the lion get on that eagle?
Yes.
And go for that ride? It's a huge eagle, right? So what about that rope? Like, did you imagine how much fun it would be to be swinging on that rope and then fall into that water that felt so comfortable? Yeah. And how about anybody pick up any crystals out of that water? Yeah. Did you pick up like all colors or any specific color? Yeah. Cool. How about you, Ethan? Did you pick up any crystals?
Yeah, I picked up a coin.
We love our new home. There's so much.
I picked up a real coin.
Oh, cool. Uh-oh. Lost your image there. Yeah. She's back. Okay, so tell me, what came through the waterfall? Like what spirit animal came through the waterfall?
Dalmatian.
A Dalmatian? And did you get do you want to tell me your message, or you can keep it secret? I didn't hear you.
I'll keep it secret.
Okay. Okay. How about Ethan? Do you want to share your message, or do you want to keep it secret? Secret. Okay, that's fun. Nothing wrong with that. And so you guys, try doing some of this meditation by yourself, because it's a magical garden, right? So anything is possible in the magical garden. So maybe sometimes when you have to go to sleep and maybe you don't feel like going to sleep yet and you're not that tired, you can just lay down and start imagining that maybe you float to the magical garden, maybe some bird flies you there, maybe you snap your fingers, somehow you get there, and then you have your own adventure. You can make up your own stories, right? Yeah. So do you have any questions about like meditation? Because I can teach you lots of stuff about it. Okay, but for now you just enjoy listening to the stories, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, good. So maybe you can try making up there's no karate, right, for the rest of the week? So when we get back to karate, I'm going to ask you if you did any meditation stories of your own. And now, do you guys ever do like Skype or Zoom with your friends that you haven't been able to see?
No, but I have FaceTime.
Oh, FaceTime, yeah. So do you do that with your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Do you have cousins and friends in Israel your age?
Messenger kids or yeah, I do. And I have another friend on Messenger kids, more friends in Messenger kids, and I have
In Messenger Kids, can you see each other, or is it only like chat?
C and chat.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. So I wonder if you would do a meditation for your friends. That would be pretty cool.
Okay.
Because even if you couldn't, you'll make up your own story, but you can start with the ones you've heard me say, and then you can turn them into your own stories, and you'll have some fun with that. It's a good way to use your creativity. And I know you're a very creative person, both of you. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for coming on. You guys are my, you guys like meditation the most, or other people were just too busy? Because I know the other girls definitely like it. Some of the boys, some of the older kids like it, but they didn't come on. But we'll see. Maybe another time. All right, guys. Have a fun couple of days before whatever happens with school starts again. All right, guys. I'll see you another day. Bye.